Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Since Taco on the Street, where I'll be interviewing HPBraincase. Now, this series has been about positivity in the game industry, and no one that I've interviewed thus far has really captured that essence in their conversation quite as much as HPBraincase. I hope that in listening to him talk, you take away some sort of sense of community and belonging that I really want to strive to encourage in people. And if you don't, please seek out your own community here on the internet or in the gaming world. Some group of people that are like-minded and will encourage you to do your best, because that's really what I want. That's what I want you to take away from all of this. So please, in the meantime, as usual, sit back, relax, and enjoy HPBraincase.
Hi, I'm HPBraincase. I stream on twitch.tv under the handle HPBraincase, and you can find me under that name pretty much everywhere on the internet.
Got there.
I guess you could call me a space-flavored variety streamer. I stream mostly sci-fi and space games with a few exceptions. On Sundays, I play horror games with my wife.
It's okay. He's wearing a straitjacket. What could he possibly do to us?
And I also co-host the Culture Clash podcast with Lamb Mower and Can't Wear Hats.
Oh dear.
Hello, everybody. Pre-show time. Yes, and we have.
And I stream 5 days a week, Thursday through Sunday, mostly in the evenings, with a Saturday morning stream tossed in there for good measure. I started to think, I should give this a try, and I bought myself a blue snowball, and we streamed on Twitch a few times. It didn't really take off, though, and I set it aside. Following Desert Bus 8 this past year, which is a charity event that is put on by the people over at Loading Ready Run, I became a part of that community, and they had a streaming calendar. I busted out the snowball, got on the calendar, and after a couple of short Saturday streams, I guess you could say, it's kind of cheesy, but it snowballed. I started streaming whenever I had the opportunity. I would be I'd get home from work and I'd have a free hour or two, and it became this thing that I just loved doing. Starting back in April, I really started to take it seriously, scheduled myself for 5 streams a week, and I've never looked back. I hope someday to be able to do it full time.
Sounds good.
You just She took one of them with her. So even before becoming a Twitch streamer, I watched a lot of YouTube Let's Plays and Twitch streams, and I've followed that sort of culture for a long time. And I really think it's had a positive impact on the universe of gaming as a whole. Not only does it provide a new entertainment outlet and a way for people who have these great personalities to connect with their viewers, it works as sort of advertising for the games themselves, helping to grow that industry. And in general, I think it's just really great for everyone involved. As I notice them, I will introduce you. Oh, there's the orange one. The cats. Quite possibly the secret to success on my stream. When I first started streaming, I was streaming from my bedroom with just a cheapo webcam pointed at me, and my bed was in the background. And my cats would jump into and out of frame, and the chat fell in love with my cats. So we started a kitty counter on the stream. My mascot is now this little cat with headphones bobbing his head back and forth, but we've called him DJ Meow Mix. It's a whole theme. It's space and cats. And really, I honestly don't think I would have been as successful without them.
There is. Oh, fuck.
Okay. Hello, my fucking stairs! Oh, god damn
You're
it.
doing so good, baby. You got this.
My pre-stream ritual is pretty standard. While I'm at work on a given weekday, I'll usually set the stream title ahead of time just so get that out of the way. Then when I get home, I begin, equipment checks. I check my lights. If I'm going to be playing something on my 360, I pipe that through my overlay and make sure all my delays are set properly for the capture device. It varies a little bit depending on the day. For instance, I do a Thursday night sort of book club stream, and part of the lead up to that is making sure I've read up to the point that we're going to be discussing in the book club. Generally, though, it's pretty laid back. Once my equipment checks are done, I just sort of sit back, do one last mental checklist so that I can see whether or not I've missed anything, which more often than not I have, and then I push it live, and that's all she wrote.
Oh. Dude. Dude.
So, Bad News Gaming was kind of an earmark moment for me when it came to streaming. It's the stream team that I'm part of, along with another Star Citizen focused stream team called Test Squadron. And I became interested in it and aware of it through Bad News Baron, the man who runs it, watching his Exploration Week stream in Elite Dangerous. And something clicked with that game and that community. I fell in love with space games. And Baron even offered something he was calling a Stream Academy as a tier on his Patreon, where he would go through, he'd review your stream, and he'd give you some personalized lessons to really help improve the quality of your stream. I dove right in on that. I loved every minute of it, and it was really helpful in improving the quality.
Whew. Val, you're coming home.
Following Stream Academy, Baron was kind enough to ask me to join Bad News Gaming, and I could not have asked for a better opportunity. The other guys in there are great. You've actually probably met one of them on this show already, Geek Domo, and Landmower as well is a member. And I could not ask for a better group of friends and colleagues on Twitch.
3, 2, 1, engage.
When it comes to being a gamer and gaming as a whole, as sort of a positive influence in culture, I have a billion things to say, but I think a better thing to do would be to point at a story. I mentioned going to Sagittarius A in Elite Dangerous, the supermassive black hole at the center of our galaxy. When I got there, there were 4 other players just there. One of them is named Meta. He's huge on Reddit. He just hangs out there to make sure that people don't fall prey to piracy at the core. And he carries around cargo of rare alcohol, and you symbolically smash them against your ship to say you're sharing a drink with him. And we all met up, we took a group picture, we just hung out for an hour. And to know that those bubbles of positive communities exist across pretty much every game that's out there, I think that really speaks to why it's still good to be a gamer. And I think that there needs to be more people like Meta and like that type of community to help grow the positive aspects of gaming. Find a community. Find people that you can talk to, that you can become friends with, whether they're close to you geographically or not. Without the, for instance, Desert Bus community or the Bad News Gaming community, I never would have gotten anywhere near as far as I have, and I think that it is absolutely the most important thing about being a content creator online.
No, don't you hurt our friend. Our imaginary friend.
Alright, all is well.
There's really nothing I can add to that. So please, if you don't already have one, seek out a community. Some group of like-minded thinkers that you can fit in with, who will support you and encourage you to do your best. Because really, that's all we can do. And that's the main way I want to make the internet and the games industry a better place. Have a good day.